Guys, there is not only one therapy in the world. There is not only just talk therapy. And talk therapy often doesn't solve everything we need to solve in our healing. Today I'm sitting down with a very good friend and an amazing specialist, and we will talk about her way of doing therapy. Because, as I said, there are so many ways of doing therapy, and not everything we can talk ourselves out. We need to feel ourselves out. We have only one microphone, so we will be very good friends and share it.
Exactly.
Marie, microphone goes to you.
Okay. Thank you, Gigi. So my name is Marie. I'm an aromatherapist, an olfactotherapist, which means my kind of therapy is through the sense of smell and amazing therapeutic, high quality essential oils. So I work with different kind of issues, situation, could be emotional, could be physical, but there's a lot of focus with the emotional problems and situation.
Maria, I have a question to you. Why is it so efficient to work with the smell when we want to let go of emotions, when we want to heal? Why does it work?
So it works in two different ways. The first way is through the sense of smell. So every time you smell something, you're going to have an immediate emotional and physical reaction to the smell before your mental brain is actually aware that you are smelling something. And the reason is when you smell something, the smell goes into your nose receptors, into your brain, and then it goes directly into your limbic brain, which, as you know, is the center for emotions, memories, behaviors. So the smell, the fragrances, the scents go in that part of the brain without going through the mental part of the brain.
All right. And that is why, Marie, I at times it's a bit harder when people are very guarded to get in touch with the emotions, right? Because I'm a hypnotherapist, right? This is my tool. I work in hypnotic state, and that's how we can access the subconscious mind. But I understand that through your work, this works just like that too, because when you smell the oil, what happens? Because I've been in your world, but it triggers us to feel something, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I've been in your work too. And when I worked with you as a client,
Yes.
I could really feel the similarities in the way we work and access different subconscious and part of the brain and the emotions. So essential oils have therapeutic properties. There's like about 200 different molecules in each essential oil. And just for like a reminder, it's the most potent form of plant extract you can find. So they're very powerful and they work really well with emotions, energies, and because they go through the sense of smell, your body has a like an emotional reaction. It's a bit like we access the subconscious. Your mental part is cut off. So if there's any emotion blocks in the body, any memories, any things you want to access, it's another way to access these emotions and to release them.
Why is it so important to release emotions, Marie?
Because we all know that emotions blocked, stored in the body, they can trigger a lot of physical issues, illnesses. You need to release them so they don't stay in your body and create bigger issues. And that's how you work as well, right?
And Marie, I remember like you gave me some oils to smell, but they also trigger the reaction, the release of emotion. What happens when you give client an oil to smell?
Exactly, yeah. So when I work with a client, we establish the issue, the situation, the goals and needs, and then I have some selections of oils to present them, or the oils. So some oils can trigger a very comforting, very positive issues, and some oils can trigger negative or you rejecting them. And when you reject an oil or a scent, fragrance, it's because they are triggering something in you that is too big, too difficult to access. So we're not going to go with these oils that are too uncomfortable. We're going like in a softer way. So I have different options. There's not one oil for one issue. There's many other way to access that emotion or unblock that situation.
So, for example, Marie, I am very often sought after by clients when they have a lot of anxiety. That is the most probably common reason why people get in touch and look for a hypnotherapist. It's when they live in a very heightened anxiety state. And maybe that happens to you too, that people come because they are super stressed and they cannot calm down the nervous system.
Yeah.
What do you do then?
Yeah.
How do you work then with people?
So it's the same principle. We choose 1, 2, or 3 oils together. Sometimes we just work with one oil, sometimes with a blend. But then for anxiety or stress, depending on the level, like when you feel really stressed, a lot of fragrance are going to be uncomfortable or too strong. So normally I start with more gentle oils, and then we build up and we go deeper and deeper into the issue. So, for example, lavender is quite an easy oil to work with.
Everybody knows lavender.
Exactly, yeah. And it's a very calming, very soothing oil. But some people completely reject it as well. So, but you have citrus oils. They are happy oils. They all have different differences. Orange is different from lemon or mandarin or grapefruit, but they're more easy access oil. So we can start with that.
So, Marie, if I smell like lemon oil, I will become happy. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's trigger. It's like a happy oil. So lemon is very it clears the mind, so you get mental clarity. It's good for the immune system, and it's a detox oil as well. So you can use it in that way. Orange is also a happy oil, but it's more calming, soothing. Also great for kids and babies, just to make them smell, to calm them down. It's a very gentle oil. Mandarin has more of a creative, playful vibe of it. Grapefruit is more about intuition. Also a detox oil, also really good for water retention. So all of them have this happy feeling, but with different angles.
Marie, shall we smell some oils?
Yes, of course.
And you will not tell me what I'm smelling, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not looking, I'm just looking forward to that. Oh, this is nice. It's kind of a bit complex, but I'm definitely wanting to smell more of that. Why do I want to smell more of this? What is it doing to me? I just want to stay with it.
Yeah.
Why is this?
You want to bath yourself
Yeah,
in
why
it.
is this, Marie?
It's ylang ylang.
Uh-huh.
And ylang ylang is a very feminine oil and scent. It's a
Yeah.
delicate flowers growing a lot in Madagascar. And ylang ylang, it has the oil to let go, to drop things. If you tend to have a bit too much control, or if you're stressed, it's a very deeply relaxing oil. It could be aphrodisiac because you feel so relaxed that
I kind of feel angry at you that you took it away from me.
I'm sorry. But for me, ylang ylang, like I want to dance on a beach in Bali, or it's very feminine, very freeing, very calming, deeply relaxing. But some people who, actually I had a client who was very like a control freak, wanted, well, I'm also a control freak, so there's no, but like very,
Marie admitted.
yeah, very into control, needed to let go of things, needed to like get in touch with more feminine energy. She completely rejected it, and that happens a few times.
And that's quite a few of my clients also would be in the very controlling, and the mind has a reason that it wants to keep us in this controlling state because we had to control so much in order to scan our environment, to know how we should act and react here. So they would reject it.
Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe it would be right for them, but maybe it's like sometimes too frontal, too direct. So there's other oils that can work with this kind of letting go and being more free. So
Yeah.
we always find another way.
And I guess that's why you're like, Marie, why are you taking this away from me? I just want to live in it.
Yeah,
I'm ready for it.
I know. Well, we can work with that later.
Okay, let's
So
smell more. Okay. Marie.
it's bay leaf.
Okay, wow.
So bay leaf is also relaxing in a way, relaxing, but not as deeply as ylang ylang. It's more, maybe you feel more centered.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an oil for confidence, so like the throat chakra.
Okay.
Maybe we should have smelled it before we started talking because it really helps, with confidence and having a clear mind and having, it's like the winner feeling.
I know I love it, Marie, because you were helping me before a talk
Yeah.
I needed to do.
Exactly.
And I think we were, yeah, you gave me some of that oil to smell.
I gave you. Yeah.
Marie produces those magic sticks.
Yeah.
Where you can just take it out and smell on daily basis.
Yeah, it's like an aroma stick where you put drops of essential oil, so one or several. I did a blend for you that you can keep in your handbag or at home, and you can smell it anytime you want instead of.
Here I want to drop some 5 cents of truth. It worked. It really, really helped me.
Yeah. I mean, it helps me too in my daily life. Bay leaf is a very interesting oil. It's good oil to, if you go to job interview or if you have like a speech in front of people and you're nervous, that's the one that's unblocking, the tension.
And words just flow.
Yeah, well, hopefully. Should we do a third one?
Yeah, let's smell something else.
Let's see.
Let me see if you can trigger me, Marie.
Yeah,
On the
well,
spot. On the spot here. Yeah.
I don't know. I have so many. Let's do this one.
I remember one. Let me see if this is the one that will. I'm still having a negative reaction to, and maybe you can tell me why.
Which one was it? Do you know?
Oh, it's something. Oh, I don't understand it. But you see, I'm getting closer and closer to the bottle.
Yeah.
Is that a good sign?
I guess you want to put your nose into it.
Yes.
So it's verbenon rosemary.
Oh.
This one has a detox aspect to it. So detox in terms of water retention, wanting to detox the liver. It's a really good oil for spring or autumn when you want to drain a bit out. And it's also an oil that gives you clear mind, more focus. Monday morning, when you had a weekend, you relaxed and you want to get some focus. So I like to smell it on Monday morning or,
We should brand it Beat the Monday Blues oil.
Exactly, yeah. And it's a very nice oil. And then we're gonna do a
Marie, give me. Do you have carrot seed oil? The one that used to put me off.
No.
Okay.
I also get put off by carrot
Why
seed
does
oil.
it happen to us, Marie? Why some oils we cannot handle?
Well, it's because it triggers some memories. It triggers some, like I said, unprocessed emotions. Carrot seed oil is supposed to be a very comforting oil, root chakra oil, grounding, feeling like you have this kind of heavy blanket. Yeah.
Yeah, tyngdtäcke.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry, we are recording it in Sweden. That's why it's a Swedish word.
That's the word. But for me, and maybe for you, I felt anxiety from it. And I really triggered some childhood memories, like specific childhood memories to me. So this oil, maybe not to work at the moment.
Marie is maybe like for all of us, like therapy. Like nobody, like people like don't look forward to doing therapy. They think that it will be something super heavy, super hard, super long process, and those oils also maybe tell us, there you go meet me, meet an emotion.
Yeah, it's a connection with the plant and a connection with yourself. That's how I work. So I'm not healing you. I'm not you the one doing the work.
Yeah.
Like exactly like you're working, right?
Yeah.
Like it triggers the self-healing process. So it's a connection with you and the plant or the oil, and a connection with yourself, your inner self. And different situation, different timelines. Sometimes just a few sessions, and you're good to go. You're fine. sometimes you need to work deeper, and it will last a few sessions, a few months. And I think it's the same way you work with your rapid
Yes,
transformation
yes, yes.
practices.
In that's what we in rapid transformational therapy, of course, the clients feel the shift very quickly in the process, and you observe this too when you work with oils.
Yeah.
So let's say you did one session, and then the next time you meet, it's already a
Yeah.
lower state of anxiety.
Exactly. And then we go layers by layers. So often, like we start, high, and then we dig deeper and deeper and deeper. And then people can use, the oils, once in a while. I have panic attacks I've had since I was in my 20s. Now it's under control. But sometimes, once a year, they dig up. And I know that, what's the word in English? Meriam in Swedish. It's this marjoram. Marjoram essential oil is the one that's really soothing me. So when I know I feel it's coming, I grab it, smell it, and that's fine. So once you know which oils work for you and the one that feel you like you feel comforted, or they give you energy, they give you happiness, you can have them, at home, and then smell them once in a while when you need that specific comfort or feeling.
Marie, why we should buy or invest in good oils?
Yeah, the ones you find in Sweden, unfortunately, in the health boutiques or online, are not the best quality. They smell okay. They're good if you want your house to smell good, but they don't have the therapeutic effects. So the quality of the oil is very important. And often people will tell me, "Oh, I tried, but it doesn't work for me." It's because the oils often are not good quality, or because you use the wrong oil in the wrong way.
Because we live in the ignorance, we are underestimate the power of the plant.
Yeah, yeah.
It carries what?
Yeah, it carries their own energy, and then each plant, the most important is the place where they grow, the soil, the climate. If they grow in their own country of origin, makes a big difference. The way they cultivated, obviously organic way is better. The way they are harvested, there's different way to harvest them. The plants, the seeds, the roots, the bark, and the way they distillated. That's very important. And often that's where companies wanted to produce as much as possible, cutting costs, because distillation is a very energetically and financial, it costs a lot to do distillation. You need a lot of water, a lot of energy, and a lot of time. And often they will shorten the distillation process to make it more, cheaper.
More money, cheaper.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes, less care about what it does.
Yeah. So the quality is super important. The oils are the highest quality you can find. They come from France, most of them, because that's where the root of aromatherapy is from, with the expertise in growing, distillation, the care. So I always work with producers that really care about their work and work in a more traditional way. So smaller productions, but better quality. Obviously, the price is higher, but when you have this kind of 10 milliliter bottle, if you store it properly and if you use it properly, often one drop is enough, then you will keep them for many, many years. So it's worth the investment.
And guys, it's not that expensive at all.
No.
I'm getting my oils from Marie now because I know where to get them. So it's easy for you, those that live in Sweden, it's really easy to find Marie. And otherwise, check her out. She has the most beautiful Instagram. Big competition to mine. And you will have so much information about how and what. And Marie is super knowledgeable. I respect your work so much, Marie.
Thank you so much.
And thanks for bringing other ways of helping ourselves to feel good.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah.
And I think it's very good that we have all kinds of ways of working on ourselves. And let's talk about it. Let's stay open also. And keep trying, because there is your way. There is ways.
Yeah, there's different ways. Yeah.
And let us help you the ways we can. And this is what we know. And that's why we're sharing what we know, right?
Exactly.
If you need oils, if you need good aromatherapist, go to Marie. We already know where she is, so check the description.
Yes.
And
Thank you very much
yeah.
for having me here with you in your beautiful background.
We traveled to Bali just to interview each
Yes.
other, wearing jackets. Obviously,
Obviously, not in Bali.
we're tricking you. We're in Sweden. Good talk, Marie.
Thank you so much.
Let's talk more.